By my troth, Nerissa, my little body is aweary of this great world.
You would be, sweet madam, if your miseries were in the same abundance as your good fortunes are.
It is a good divine that can follow his own instructions, for it can easier teach 20 what were good to be done, than to be one of the 20 to follow thine own instructions. But this reasoning is not in the fashion to choose me a husband. Oh, the word choose. I may neither choose whom I would, nor refuse who I dislike. So is the will of a living daughter curbed by the will of a dead father.
Your father was ever virtuous, and holy men at their death have good inspirations. Therefore, the lottery that he hath devised in these 3 chests of gold, silver, and lead, whereof who chooses his meaning, chooses you, will no doubt never be chosen by any rightly, but one who shall rightly love. But what warmth is there in your affection towards any of these princely suitors that are already come?
I pray thee, overname them, and I shall describe them. According to my description, we will level my affection.
First, there's the Neapolitan prince.
Ha! That's a colt indeed, for he doth nothing but speak of his horse.
Then there's the County Palatine.
He doth nothing but frown. He hears a merry story, and smiles not. I had rather be married to Death's Head with a bone in my mouth than either of those. God, defend me from these 2.
How say you by the French lord, Monsieur Le Bon?
You know I say nothing to him, for he understands me not, nor I him. He will fence with thine own shadow. If he shall despise me, I will forgive him. But if he love me to madness, I shall never requite him.
What say you then to Falconbridge, the young Baron of England?
How oddly he is suited. I think he bought his doublet in Italy, his round hose in France, his bonnet in Germany, and his behavior everywhere else.
How like you the young German, the Duke of Saxony's nephew?
Most vilely in the afternoon, when he is sober, and even more so in the afternoon when he is drunk.
If he should offer to choose, and choose the right casket, you should refuse to perform your father's will, if you should refuse to accept him.
Therefore, fear the worst, and set a deep glass of Rhenish wine on the contrary casket. I know he will choose it. I am glad this parcel of wooers is so reasonable, for there is not one among them that I dote on his very absence.
Do you not remember, lady, in your father's time, a Venetian, a scholar, and a soldier, that came hither in the company of the Marquis of Montferrat?
Yes, yes. It was Bassanio, as I think he was so called.
True, madam. He of all the men that ever my foolish eyes looked upon was the best deserving of a fair lady.
I remember him well, and I remember him worthy of thy praise. How now, what news?
The 4 strangers seek for you, madame, to take their leave, and there is a forerunner come from a 5th, the Prince of Morocco, who brings word from the prince, his master, will be here tonight.
If I could bid the 5th welcome with so good a heart as I bid the 4 farewell, I should be glad upon his approach. As we shut the gates upon one wooer, another knocks at the door.